Welcome back to our channel, and thank you all for tuning in and thank you for supporting us. But if you're new to this channel and you haven't subscribed yet, please encourage us by doing so, and we shall continue to bring you the latest news as they come. And together we can work with our great leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, and Eastern Security Network to make our Biafran dream a reality. He said. According to our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, he said that the narrative of the so-called South-South and South-East leaders, or those at the National Assembly, against the wishes of Biafrans for Biafran freedom is irrelevant, but it is only the popular will of Biafran people that is relevant, and that can only be determined by the referendum that will happen very, very soon. Either the Fulani Janjaweed or the Efulefus like it or not. You know, the Yoruba leaders and the association, Afenifere, their national publicity secretary, Comrade Jare Ajayi, the organization expressed its disappointment on the disclosure by the president, the person masquerading Buhari, the Buhari's impostor, that he had directed the Minister of Justice, Abubakar Malami, to open the grazing routes throughout the country. According to Afenifere, we have some questions for the Buhari's impostor and the Attorney General, Abubakar Malami, in this respect. One, that's the first question, is that who created the so-called grazing routes? At what time in the history of the fraudulent contraption called Nigeria did any of their founding fathers gather to designate specific routes from the north to the south as grazing routes? And the second question Afenifere is asking is that, assuming without conceding that there were so-called grazing routes, what would now happen to the structures that have been built in the areas where the so-called grazing routes are to be reopened? Would such structures, including residents and factories, be pulled down so that cows would have places to graze? We know the answer. The Fulani Janjaweed, they don't care. They will pull down factories, they will pull down homes, they will pull down industries to make sure that the cattle, their cows, graze, they will do everything. According to a Yoruba elder statesman and leader, Pa Adebanjo, he said that the Buhari's impostor and the Nigerian Fulani government are the number one enemy of the zoo called Nigeria, and they are also the number one enemy to Nigerians. Thank God we are Biafrans. He said that Nigerians are pained about the incompetency and lack of vision of the Fulani Nigerian government. He also said that part of the propaganda of the Buhari's regime and APC is to lie to Nigeria. That is what they do, just to lie. They lie to Nigeria and they try to shut up the media and they gag them and threaten them not to say the truth. Nigeria is full of liars. They are full of liars because they are being ruled by liars. Like the Fulani Nigerian government and their slaves, in the government, such as Lai Mohammed, such as Femi Adesina, Garba Shehu. The list goes on, and all the Biafran governors, they are all liars. They are liars. According to Pa Adebanjo, he said, it is unfortunate that Nigeria is being ruled by an illiterate president, and that the illiterate president and his gang of cabal are demonstrating their illiteracy. They are demonstrating it. Instead of the Fulani Nigerian government to listen to learned people around them, they are forcing illiterate vision on the people, and that is why Nigeria is having problem. That is why there is no way you can put illiterates at the helm of affairs and you expect something good to come out. People whose brain are operating like that of cow, there's no way. Unfortunately, the people that lead Nigeria or that led Nigerians to support the late Buhari are not talking now. Even after he has passed on, and they are now using impostors, they are still not talking. They are not talking. He said that is Pa Adebanjo, he said that. He said that the late Buhari government, which is made up of the Fulani Janjaweed Nigerian government, is the number one enemy of the fraudulent contraption called Nigeria. And that is why they are doing everything in words and deed to break Nigeria. That's a good news for Biafra. Let them break it. Biafrans are tired of the incompetencies, of dominations, and the activities of the Mauritanian terrorist Fulanis. According to Pa Adebanjo, he said that right now, the Fulani Nigerian government have sent non-indigenous policemen and soldiers to the south and Biafra land to kill everybody, whereas he's not doing the same in the north. My brothers and my sisters, you see that the days of the Fulani Janjaweed in Nigeria are numbered. Even the Middle Belt Association, the Middle Belt ethnic nationality, accused the president of Nigeria for deceiving Nigerians. Also, the Northern Christian minority, they are also accusing him of deceiving Nigerians. Just as the Middle Belt Forum said the administration of the Nigerian Fulani government survives on propaganda. They survive on propaganda. That's the only thing. According to their spokesperson, Reverend James Palm, he said that the president's claim of taking about 10 million Nigerian youths out of poverty was deception. You know, the government is full of deception. Adding that despite the fact that the figure was outrageous, the unemployment rate in the country has continued to soar astronomically. It's about 14% now. That's official figure. The Efulefu Biafra Minister of Labour, Ngige, lied that propaganda news is what is causing insecurity in Biafra land. He lied. He has refused to tell the world the truth. The Fulani Nigerian government survives on propaganda, and that was why their tweet was pulled down and they are now gagging free speech. Fulani Janjaweed are the cause of terrorism in Nigeria, and the Fulani Nigerian government are the one leading that. They are the one leading it. You know, the late Buhari's impostor have said that he is ready to lay down his life for the country. That is what the Fulani Nigerian government is saying. Because now that the ISWAP terrorist boys, whom the late Buhari gathered together to terrorize Christian Northerners and Biafrans, they have now murdered the Boko Haram terrorist leader, Sheku. And now the Fulani Nigerian government have taken over the leadership of Boko Haram. And now they are trying to merge both ISWAP and Boko Haram together for a common goal, which is to Fulanize Nigeria and terrorize Biafrans and Northern Christians and Hausas. And that was why they promised to lay down their lives. You see? They have promised to lay down their lives. Saint unknown gunmen have reportedly visited and sent so many of the Janjaweed Nigerian police to judgment in a local government area of Akwa Ibom State. Saint unknown gunmen invaded the area and immediately opened fire on the police station. And over 10 police officers were sent to judgment. They were sent to judgment in retaliation for the atrocities they are committing against Biafrans. Also, the Serikin Fulani of Imo State, န့XPỌNØ, is now begging for dialogue. And he wants to tell the Imo people the truth. According to UZODIMMA, Imo people must know those behind the killings and insecurity in the state. And in 2 weeks' time, he promised he is going to set up a commission of inquiry on the killings of innocent people in Imo State. Thank you, my brothers and my sisters, for watching this video. Thank you for supporting our channel. Please watch out for the next, and bye-bye for now.